And now, on with the show.
What's going on? You like it?
I'm seeing our intro for the very first time. That was goddamn awesome.
It's a work in progress. I took my lunch break today and I was like, you know what, let's play around some with some video editing and see what happens. And yeah, that's kind of what came out. So
Goddamn love it.
I thought it was pretty funny, especially with
Fuck
Jeremy
yes. And the headbanging.
Yeah.
Badass.
Oh man. That is
So fucking thank you everybody for tuning in, watching us.
absolutely.
We're
Thank you
here.
guys.
We're doing it live.
All the
Fuck
real
it.
MVPs. Oh, first comment of the night.
First comment. Dad, what up?
Hi. Happy belated birthday. I know we said it on the live from New Year's, but
Yep.
yeah. How's everybody's week going?
I'm still dealing with the funk. a little
Really?
bit. Not the vid, but just the funk.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh
A li-
man.
Only a little bit. It's getting like day to day. It's getting better.
Well, better is good.
Yes.
Sorry, trying to get my cord situated here so it's not
Get
all
your
up in
shit
my
straight.
shit. It's not all up in my shit. All right, there we go. I'm getting tangled. I got tangled earlier. I thought I was gonna fall out my chair. I was talking to Jeremy. I was like, "What the hell?" I was like standing up in my chair, all 2 feet of me. So, oh, Jeremy, you're muted.
Jeremy, you're muted, man. No wonder we can't hear a goddamn thing you're saying.
There we go. He's unmuted now.
I sound better muted.
Hey.
I sound way better. Hey, Link. What up?
What's
Happy
up,
New
girl?
Year's, you.
Hey.
She's been doing stuff. She's been making moves.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go Lynx. Go Lynx. Oh. And
Good. Oh, goody.
couple questions.
So we have got a hell of a show lined up. We're doing it a little different. Just a little different today. Instead of the usual stuff, the usual shit we talk about, we're doing little AMA. Okay, it's not really it's not really a true AMA. Like, it's not Ask Me Anything, because, you know.
Why not?
Well, I mean, there's some shit that I can tell you, but you may not want to know it.
Yeah, there's some stuff you do not want to ask me anyways.
Yeah.
Touche. I'm open to AMA. It's fine. I'm good.
So I'm going to be an Ask Me Almost Anything.
Okay. Ask me almost anything.
Almost anything. Lynx, happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Woo! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
Oh boy.
Dang it.
Oh boy. If Robert, if you're gonna say that I was running the mics too hot and that the video was all screwed up, you are correct.
Yeah.
I'm working hard on fixing that.
Yeah. Link said it's not my birthday.
Oh.
No.
It's not her. It's not her birthday.
Oh.
Well, either way.
Hey.
Every day is Link's birthday. Oh, I got a question.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
What are you guys drinking?
Ooh. You guys go first.
Just Coke. Nothing else.
Just Coke? Holy shit.
It's just terrible for you. You should switch to alcohol. immediately.
I should. I totally should. Yeah, I do. I need to make a run to the liquor store because I'm out. So
You guys ever see them little videos where people have sunglasses on and they take off a pair and there's still a pair underneath?
yeah.
Yes.
That's how I'm running my drinks tonight. I got my cranberry and then I got my pineapple.
Nice.
Nice. That's what's
So
up.
I am drinking what some may consider the mother's fucking milk. Chocolate
Yes.
fucking milk.
He brought the chocolate milk back.
Yes.
There it is.
Loving it.
I am doing dry January for no fucking reason. I posted on Facebook that I want to
I
do dry
saw that.
and people are like, oh, "Are you an alcoholic? Are you okay?" No, I'm not a fucking alcoholic. God damn, people.
Well, not
Fuck 'em.
anymore.
Yeah,
Not anymore. Yeah.
I'm doing a little thing. That's all this is. Drink a lot of water. Like, I didn't think about that.
You know what's funny is the other day I had a glass of water in my little like glass tumbler thingy,
Yep.
and I was drinking on it, and I couldn't even remember how many people were like, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, are you okay?"
Are you
I was like,
okay?
"Yeah, I just like to shock my liver every once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
It's no biggie." So, oh well,
Oh man,
okay.
we got questions coming
You got
in.
questions coming in already. Okay.
Nice.
So real quick before we jump into the questions, because we do want to answer everybody's questions too. We do have questions that have been submitted to us from a couple people. But I'm gonna I have to get through this news segment because this last one is pretty fucking funny. So for those of you that don't know, Cole Chambers' Raina Foss has actually been missing for 4 months. She was reported missing by her group home manager, and her last time anybody saw her was September 7th. So New Orleans Police Department has been searching for her since. Also Trivium's Matt, how do you say his last name? Heffy?
I believe it's heavy.
I think it's Heffy too.
I believe
Matt
it
Heffy.
is.
Well, he covered Burn Butcher Burn from The Witcher. So for those of who are Witcher fans and they want to see it, I'll post it onto all of our social medias. Find our link tree. Find our link tree. All of our stuff is in our link tree, but I'll be posting it on all our social media so you guys can actually see that. For any of those who were looking forward to seeing David Lee Roth in his Las Vegas residency, well, it's been canceled / postponed due to COVID. And real quick, this last one, this was the one that made me crack up. So I don't know how many of you guys that are watching right now are Ted Nugent fans. But he has come out and said that he is Caitlyn Jenner's boy toy. The guitarist Ted Nugent basically shocked the world, announcing that he's in a sexual relationship with Caitlyn Jenner.
That's what's up.
That's the one I was trying to get to. That one had me giggling for a little bit.
The only sexual relationship he's with is with his goddamn hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
All right. So, yes, Linktree in the comments. Y'all check out the Linktree. We got Twitter, we got Twitch, we got TikTok, we've got Buy Us a Beer. We got all kinds of shit. Go look.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff. So, do you guys want to start with the generic questions, or do you guys want to jump into a few of the questions people are asking?
Let's do these chat questions.
Yeah.
While they're still there.
All right. So
yes. We got some really good questions already.
We do. So, Jeremy, had you ever taught anyone else to play an instrument?
Not successfully. I tried. I'm a pretty good teacher at stuff. In fact, not a lot of people know this, but I was an NRA pistol instructor for a while. And yeah, but sometimes you just can't teach a rock to swim. I mean, not everybody is supposed to play an instrument.
I can see that. I guess I'm going to be his guinea pig because he's going to attempt at some point to teach me to play bass. So
I'll give it a hell of a shot.
Hell yeah.
Try my best.
It is
I'll
so
be a
hard.
good student. I've
had people be like, "Here." Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it can be frustrating on somebody brand new because just hand it to them and here, do it like this, and they're fumbling through it and they can't get it, and the shit starts to hurt after a while, and then it's just like it's either music is one of those things where you have to have a fire in you in order to push through the bullshit.
Right.
And even when you get to an upper level, then you're like, all right, now I got to learn something new.
Yep.
And start all over again.
You don't even have to have the natural talent to play. It's the drive to want to learn how to play and push through the frustration and not being able to get the chords just right, not be able to get the timing just right, and learning music theory should you actually go that far with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hell of a hobby, but it's one of those things where in the back of your mind, you're like, you know what, I could be doing something else that I'm a little bit better at. How bad do I really want to do this?
Speaking of, on that note, I was watching. I'll keep it short. I was watching a guy play guitar the other day, and I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?" He was on like that kind of level, and I was like, I've been playing for like fucking 20 years. It's like, apparently, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Pat. Hi, Pat.
What up,
Pat, hello.
We adore you, Pat. He's one of my favorites. I had to give him a shout out real quick. So the next question, comment, I guess. Do y'all remember the conversation about Christopher Lee? I did watch and listen to his rock Christmas music, and it was pretty good.
I'll be damned.
I told y'all.
No, you guys have to understand.
Okay. I remember
my father is not a metalhead at all.
Oh, so that's like huge for him to like it. Yes. I'm so glad you liked it. I love Sir Christopher Lee.
Getting him to listen to anything harder than Garth Brooks is really challenging.
All right, so our next question. Jade, do you play any instruments, or am I just a music connoisseur? So growing up, yes, I did. I was in band in school. I played the flute, and I dabbled with the drums for concert band. They wanted me to do marching band, but I played sports, and I was like, I don't got time for that. But yeah, outside of that, I tried to learn how to play guitar, but I had a really, really, really badass teacher. And so every time that he would sit down to play, I would end up like this. No, just keep going. Just keep playing. And then I just never learned because I was just too busy watching him. So the next question is for Rob. What was your worst performance experience and why?
Musically.
I like how you had to differentiate that real quick, Jeremy.
Well, there's this one girl, and music, right? And Jade has died.
Sorry, Jade. My bad.
We did it. We killed Jade. Rip. I'm gonna keep this kind of short. Had to play a show in front of the people that we brought to the show. That was humbling. I mean, and everybody's done it. Anybody that's ever been a band has played a show in front of the same 4 people that they brought to the show. My vocalist was pissed. Oh, he was so mad because we went around to all the other bands. We're like, hey, we hang out, watch our band. We're closing, so we watch us, we hang out. Oh yeah, we'll hang out. And the lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was a lie. I totally get that.
Yep.
All right, so we do have a couple questions, and then I have a couple questions for Jeremy and Rob as well.
Cool.
So I'm just going to go down the list, and we have another one. We have one more.
Hey,
one more.
Do it.
Jeremy, which qualities do you think make a great musician?
That is not D. Snyder.
That is not D. Snyder.
Well, I was going to say, first of all, guy liner.
Okay.
A lot of makeup.
Yeah, I can see that.
that really depends on the musician. Some people are good at certain things,
Right.
and some people are good at other certain things. It's really hard to say. I don't know. Let's come back to that. Let's circle back.
Okay, circle back. Circle back.
Yeah.
Lean back.
It's the same one.
Okay. My bad. I meant to click on this one.
Yeah.
My question is, if you knew you was about to die, what song or music would you want to be played for people to remember you? Ooh, that's a good question. Another one bites the dust.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's just the
dun,
first one
dun,
that
dun,
always
dun.
pops in my head when I think death. Either that or celebrate good times. Come on.
Do, do, do,
Brr-ner-ner-ner.
do.
That's a good question.
I know the answer to that one for me.
Go for it.
Outlaw Torn by
Ooh,
Metallica.
good song. Good
Yep.
song. Good choice.
Mm.
That's a really good choice. Jeremy, what about you? What you got?
That's really tough. These people got good questions.
I know, right?
Hellraiser, Motorhead, Ozzy.
Mm,
Ooh.
great pick. Great pick. So
Okay.
right along those same lines, we were actually asked on Facebook. I had posted a post, and a couple people had sent in their questions, and we had a similar question. And it was, if you could listen to one last song before you die, what would it be? Mine would be Dropkick Murphys, Going Out in Style.
Hmm.
What about you guys? Jeremy laughed, so I know this one's gonna be his. Will probably be pretty funny. Come on, what you got?
Drink, Fight, Fuck, Blood Duster.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I and
Sure.
because that was Jeremy's response, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Rob, what about you?
Creeping Death, Metallica.
Hmm, that's another good one.
Although I might go Floods, Pantera.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of hard. Last song.
Yeah, one last song. to listen
Actually,
to.
okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with have to go with Floods, Pantera.
Good choice. Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
I chose mine because that would definitely get me hyped up and give me the energy to get out of whatever situation was about to kill me.
There
I
you
know,
You
right?
know
go.
what I mean?
That's
Like
that's a
like
good way of thinking about it.
for the entire 2.5 to 3 minutes that song is on, I am bulletproof.
There you go.
You're not get me. They just bounce right off. Now, right after that, though, I mean, but up until then,
Then you'll be good.
yeah.
Next question in the comments is, what experience turned you on to making music such a big part of your life?
Mm.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sam's coming out with the hits.
I know, right?
I know, right?
I would say probably just, I don't know. I think it was something that was just kind of instilled into me. Like, music has always just been there. From my mom. She can sing. She actually sounds like Anita Baker when she sings. But she always had music playing somewhere, and I just always have been in love with music. So I guess that's kind of what made me really, I don't know, big into music, I guess. And then I just started paying attention to the music and the lyrics when I got old enough, and I fell in love with just every aspect of music, period. So, yeah. Sam also wants to know, Rob, do you have a music mentor, or did you teach yourself aside from that dreamy teacher?
I am 99% self-taught. I'm talking, and Dad can chime in on what I'm getting ready to say. I'm talking about locking myself in my room for fucking hours on end, just me and the guitar, and that's how it started. That's how it all got started. That's how I taught myself just listening to music and fucking banging the hell out of the guitar until
Until
until I figured
something
it
came
out.
out.
Until
Yeah.
something came out of it, right? And then of course there's been the internet in the last 15, 20 years, however long it's been now, and that's been helpful in figuring some shit out. Um, the 1% that I have to give a shout out to, his name was Randy Bocook. Um, he was a residential advisor at a vocational boarding school that I went to. And he also played guitar, and he showed me a few things, but
Hmm.
at that point, I had already been playing for several years at that point. So he did show me a few things, and he was definitely inspirational, and I definitely consider him a mentor. But yeah, I'm otherwise mostly self-taught.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, one other question. Do y'all have a song that you once loved but now hate?
Oh, that is an excellent question.
Yeah, that is.
Damn, that you once loved that you now hate.
All right, so unpopular opinion.
Go for it.
We're gonna get hate mail after this. Anything Lincoln Park.
I can see that.
I'm with you. I've never liked Lincoln Park, but
Mm-mm. Yeah,
they don't have one that I once loved. I do not like.
whenever they first came out with Closer, I was hooked. Like I was hooked. I love that song. Then they outplayed it on the internet or on the radio. It just they outplayed the hell of it on the radio. And then it became the most popular thing around. And then I got so sick of hearing it. And then after that, it just ruined everything Lincoln Park for me. So I'm going to go anything Lincoln Park. And that doesn't take away from Chester or each individual musician, by the way, because I do think that Chester was great. And I like individually musician wise, love everyone in the band. I think that they're all talented. I just don't like their stuff. How about one you hate but love? One you hated but love now. Jeremy, what about you? What's one song that you love but you now hate? And then reverse that.
Well, I'm having a tough time with the first one.
I know. That's just the first thing that came to mind was Lincoln Park. Anything Lincoln Park for me.
Mm, I don't know. Again, I'll have to. Can't be putting me on the spot there, Robert. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough
I
one.
I do got one that I used to not like, but now I do like.
Okay.
China Grove, Doobie Brothers.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
never really liked that song. I never really, I was like, big deal. And then I learned how to play it, and I was like, wow, this is a pretty
That
goddamn
changed
interesting
it?
song. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep, learning how to play it.
Man. One I hate but love now. That one's hard, Pat. Most of the stuff I hated growing up, um I don't know. That one's hard. That's a tough one. I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna come back to that one. Fancy like Applebee's took me a long time, Robert says. Cause you fancy like Applebee's on a date night. I hate that damn song. God, I hate that song.
One song that I loved and I now hate. There isn't really a song. There's not like a specific song, but a band that kind of followed for a while, and now I don't care to hear them.
Okay.
Um, Dave Matthews Band.
Okay. I can see that.
I dated a girl that was fucking gaga crazy
Ah,
over Dave Matthews Band,
dirty
and
hippies.
yep, the fucking hippies. I mean, Dave Matthews, he's extremely talented. I'm sorry, I don't care to ever hear much of his music anymore. Um, one that I hate that I love now, or hated once. I really don't want to answer this question, but I don't believe in dodging questions either. Uh, mm, uh, 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 um, one artist that I've never been crazy about, but I'm actually kind of liking right now.
Mhm.
Oh fuck, Ed Sheeran. Oh god damn it.
Who's that?
Ed Sheeran. I yep. I deserve that. I deserve that. Yep.
I don't think I could answer that question. Dawn says for her, Aerosmith.
Dawn, is it one specific song you do or do not like, or you did not like them before and now you do?
Mm, that part. You got that one, Jeremy?
Yeah, sure. Showing it?
Yeah.
You got that one? This one is this is a very important one. Yeah, fully agree.
Yeah, I second that. Pat. So Pat says Van Halen, I think it was 1984. Jump, hated then, but love it now.
I can
That's
see
a good
that.
one. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. I think if I had to pick, it'd probably be what was one song I hated, but now I like? Oh, okay. So this is one, but it has to be. I have to be in a certain state in order to like it. I don't like it sober. But drunk Jade loves Juvenile's Back That Ass Up. But I hate it sober. But drunk Jade loves it.
If I recall, we played that song at the little get together the other day, didn't we?
Mm-mm.
I
No?
don't know. There was a whole bunch of shit going on. There was
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was.
Encore, there was Johnny Roy, there was all sorts
Ugh, fucking clowns.
Clown core. Oh
of
my god.
Ugh.
Those guys are good though. You can't take that away.
No.
And they're playing in a porta potty.
True. I give them that. I give them that.
If anybody has any idea what we're talking about a group, I guess you would say,
Yeah,
called
duo.
Clown Core.
Yeah. Pretty funny shit.
Yeah.
It really was. It really was. It was interesting. So we do have a couple questions I'm going to run through real quick. So the first one is, how did everyone meet? I don't know who wants to go first.
Do it.
So go, Jeremy.
I met you on the music scene a long time ago.
Yeah, like pushing like
12 years.
circa 2010.
Yeah, somewhere in there. And
Yeah,
then
it's been a minute.
I met Rob like an hour ago on the corner. He's actually over in my spare bedroom right now. I just picked him up and I was like, dude, you want to be on a podcast? He's like, fuck yeah. I was like, you got long hair, dude. You're the metal guy. Come on.
Metal.
And here we are.
And then Rob and I know each other because we work together. And I've known Rob for, how long have I known you? 2019, right? It's been January 2019.
Yep. So it's
Approaching
been right
2
at
years.
3 years. 2 years?
2,
Wait.
3.
Yes. Yep.
Sam's got a point. All drunk girls love that song, Jade.
Yep.
Touche. Touche.
Yes.
Look, I grew up, and look, I have a little hood in me, so so I've been told. So yeah, I do like my hip hop and I do like my rap. So that's a thing. So the next question is actually from Michaela out of South Carolina, and she wants to know, where is everyone from?
Go ahead, Rob.
Born in Fort Knox, Kentucky. I consider the Tallahassee, Panama City area home. Little small town called Bluntstown.
Bluntstown. I am from North Carolina, a little bitty small town called Hope Mills. I was born in Durham, North Carolina, moved to Hope Mills when I was, I don't know, like 4 days old or some shit. And my mom changed my name the same day that we moved.
The shit.
Mm-hmm. Basically. Yeah,
was,
so my name on my original birth certificate is not my name now.
I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I was raised mostly in Butte, Montana, and some of the Bitterroot Valley in Montana. And I like it here because it's a little bit warmer, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So the next question is, what got you into music? That's a good question. I already answered mine because Sam asked something similar for me.
These nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was in a I think we did this question a long time ago. I was in a I don't know. I was just a music nerd. Just like listening to music, and some friends of mine in high school were like, "Hey man, we want to start a band?" Like, sure, we'll do
It's kind
that.
of how it started.
Yeah, pretty much. I had nothing else to do, so why not?
Rob, what about you? What got you into it?
I think my love of music started with my mom singing to me whenever I was very young. Pretty sure that's how it all got started.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm going to skip around a little bit. Frank from Utah wants to know, what's your favorite hobby?
This is it, man.
For me, yeah, this is it. Now, Jeremy, on the other hand, I don't think he has enough hands to count all his hobbies.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I keep myself pretty damn busy.
That's an understatement, y'all.
My favorite?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one. I am enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. It's
Yes.
a good time.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sorry if I
So,
keep leaning away. I'm trying to fix my cords.
so
I think I got him.
I'm gonna pick this too, just like everybody else.
You're supposed to go against the crowd, Jeremy.
Oh,
Be a leader, not a follower.
So okay, to really answer that question, my favorite hobby really is playing guitar. That really is my favorite hobby. This is of course a lot of fun, and we all put a lot of time and effort into this, and I fucking love it. I do a little bit of video gaming, not as much as I used to because I one don't have time, two don't care to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, playing guitar, this, and a little bit of video gaming on the weekends.
Yeah, this is it. This is my baby. This is my favorite, and this is my baby. So I'm gonna say, off the record, is my favorite hobby for sure.
yeah.
Mhm.
I do this. I rarely mess with those anymore. I'm about to though. Band's getting back together. Chuck's gonna make me, so he already has the drum set up.
Where's the cheering thing? You gotta push the button, Jeremy. You got the buttons.
All right. And then I build hot rods, build motorcycles, archery. That's a thing. I like to build stuff. I like to build cool crap. Always designing something. Yeah.
Yeah, he stays busy. I honestly don't think he ever sleeps. Ever.
Ever.
Geeky
Like,
guy. Rest of life. Gotta get after it.
So we have another question in the comments. Pat wants to know, what do you guys look for in the future? Where do you want to be? Ooh. I
Personally,
have a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it personally? Are you talking personally or are you talking podcast wise? That would be let's do both. Fuck it. Let's
Yep.
do both.
I would say both of them. To maintain the level of love of life that I have. I don't like waking up thinking, fuck, I don't want to do today. I never want to do that. So that's where I want to be in 5 years, to be enjoying myself just as much as I am now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
And
that's a
that
really
goes
good
for
answer.
this thing, that goes for everything I do.
I can see that. I can totally see that, especially with the amount of effort that you've put in that podcast studio, for example. You can
Yeah,
totally tell.
For real.
I still
Yeah.
got a ways to go, but it's been a good time.
Yeah, it looks awesome. So if you guys have not seen the podcast studio yet, you're gonna have to go watch our last video where we recorded an interview with your captain speaking. You got a little sneak peek there of the studio that Jeremy has put his blood, sweat, and tears into. Maybe a couple curse words here and there.
Right off the bat. Demonetization right off the bat.
Rob, what about you?
Happy.
There you go. Okay. That's always a good thing to strive for.
Yep. Always chasing the happiness. Um, as far as the podcast is concerned, I don't know, couple hundred viewers per
Mm-hmm.
would be cool. Um, maybe getting in um, some signed bands, not taking away anything from unsigned. Please do not misunderstand that.
Right.
Not taking anything away from any of those guys. Some signed bands would be cool. Getting them on, you know, getting our name out there as much as possible.
Yep. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think for me personally, um I want my VP's job.
Mm.
So that's my ultimate end game within, in hopefully the near future. Um yeah, I want my VP's job. Outside of that for the podcast, I would say for this to be successful, I think it'd be pretty cool for, iHeart or some other major music platform to be like, "Hey, we want you guys to be a part of this team and do this for us." And, you know, I think that'd be pretty dope to be able to take this and share our thoughts and our views and our opinions, however unpopular or popular that they are.
Hmm.
Maybe make a couple enemies along the way. That's fine with me too. But yeah, I want this to get bigger and better and for everybody to actually, to enjoy the content that we put out, have more people, you know, be a part of the family and grow with us and help us grow and create those communications and those connections and friendships and everything along the way. I think that would be my goal for this podcast, just to get that successful that we have expanded off the record family. And I'm just going to say, thousands just to start with.
Thousands of viewers per show.
Oh, I'm just yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go with that.
I
Okay.
want them all. I want everybody.
Yeah.
In fact,
Every single person.
every government on the planet needs to mandate that they watch this fucking show for 1 hour every Wednesday Eastern, 7:30 Eastern time. 200
Yes.
billion views a minute.
A
Per
minute.
minute.
Per minute. I like those odds. I like those goals, Jeremy. We're gonna strive for it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let's see. Have you ever met anyone famous? If so, who? Yes. A lot of
Yeah,
people.
Hank Williams Jr. He used to come in.
What?
Yeah, he used to come in my stepdad's baseball card shop all the time. He
Wow.
had a place out in Montana.
I heard that him and Kid Rock have a house at St. George?
I don't know. Is that like the Ted Nugent thing?
More than likely.
You mean St. George Island?
Uh-huh.
No shit.
Yeah, somebody I knew, I think. I vaguely remember somebody mentioning that they went in and replaced the floors in his house.
It's a
Mm.
timeshare.
They
It's
got
a
a timeshare
timeshare.
together.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what level of famous they'd be thinking of. I mean, played with a bunch of national bands.
Yeah.
For them. I mean,
Yeah, I agree. Just kind of go on. Okay, who's your most favorite famous person that you've met? We'll narrow it down that way.
Jade.
Yes.
Sorry,
Glad
Rob.
to.
You're a close second, though.
Oh,
You're a
thank
close
you.
second. And if anything
Thank-
ever happens to her, God forbid, then you're number
right.
one.
Damn right. Yes.
You do realize he's gonna be plotting to like take me out now. I'm gonna be like smelling my drink before I take a sip.
No, it has to be natural causes. No acts of
Oh,
terrorism. No, nothing gang related.
all of a
Those
sudden he's going to see
policies
if I
don't
can
pay.
hold my arsenic.
Those policies don't pay.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Touche. You're muted, Rob.
Yes.
What about you? Famous person.
Dime. I met Dime a few months before he died, and he would be like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any other. I can't think of any other famous person that I've met. I cannot think of one. I haven't met any athletes. I haven't met any movie stars. I definitely haven't met any movie stars. I guess I have met a few musicians. Met Seven Dust a few times.
Awesome guys.
Oh yes,
Super
fucking
nice guys.
killer guys. And the same should be said about Dime.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't ask for a nicer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to meet him a few months before he died. Rip.
I've met quite a few famous people. Not only musicians, but actors, actresses, wrestlers. I'm being from North Carolina, you meet a lot of wrestlers. I tried to pick a fight with Charlotte Flair once before she became Charlotte Flair. And yeah, that was fun. I met Marilyn Manson. Didn't recognize it was him, but I was wearing his t-shirt and I walked by him and he was just like, "Hey, nice shirt." And I was like, "The fuck you know?" And just kept going and
That dude is like 6'9". How did you not recognize him?
I wasn't really paying attention. I was just kind of walking and I heard someone say, "Hey, nice shirt." And I was like, "The fuck you know?" kind of over my shoulder and kept going. And then my everything stopped and I went, and I turned back around and he's just like, "Hi." And I'm like, "Will you sign my shirt?" He's like, "Absolutely." And he signed my shirt for me. I've met Nonpoint, I've met Seven Dust, I've met I Empire, I've met Theory of a Dead Man, I've met what was it? King, I think was the name of their band. I don't know. They're pretty. I met Pop Evil before they became Pop Evil. I've met Blacktop Mojo. I've met Saw. I've met a lot of people. I think if I had to narrow it down and say that my favorite, I don't know. I don't think I could pick a favorite. But every guy in Nonpoint and you know what? No, I'm gonna say LeJon Witherspoon from Seven Dust and Clint Lowry and just all the guys in Seven Dust. I'm gonna say they were probably my favorite because they are the most humble, down to earth, nicest guys that will take time out of, hey, my back fucking hurts from being on that stage. But you know what? There's people that want to meet me. So I'm gonna go out and shake their hand, give them a hug, and tell them thank you so much for spending your hard-earned money to come and watch us play.
Yes.
So I think I'm gonna go with Seven Dust. I think Seven Dust would probably be my favorite. Just the most coolest down to earth guys you would ever meet.
So I want to go back to the chat for a minute.
Mhm.
We got a few questions out here. The Super Bowl is soon, and he would like to ask who should play at the Super Bowl.
Kill Switch Engage. Fire from the Gods.
Ooh, Kill Switch.
Kill Switch Engage. Fire from the Gods with Spirit Box and Gojira. Bam. Mic drop.
Damn, Jade.
That would be my lineup.
Say that again. All right. So you got
Kill Switch
Spirit Box,
Engage.
Kill Switch,
Fire from the Gods.
Fire from the Gods,
Spirit Box.
Spirit Box,
Gojira.
and Gojira.
And you know what? Just because I'm also going to add in Wage War.
Damn.
Those would be my 5.
Damn it, man. I've been listening to a lot of Spirit Box.
They're really good.
I think I told you, I only found them a few days ago from through a mutual friend of ours. And
Right.
holy shit.
Yeah, they're amazing. They are amazing.
Damn.
That would be my pick.
Jeremy?
That's a football game, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
American football.
I would say Ghost Main and Tom McDonald.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Mainly because that's most of the shit I've been blasting all day. That
Okay.
Dax and Hobson.
Okay.
I know who ought to play because it's America and football is like NASCAR with no cars.
America.
Wheeler Walker Jr. Duh.
There
Wheeler
you
Walker
go.
Jr.
There you go. That's what I thought you were going to say, and then you were like, you went the other direction. I'm like, that's not who I thought he was going to say. There it is. That's the answer I was waiting for. We do have one more question. What piece of advice would you give upcoming artists and bands?
Wait. I didn't get to say mine.
Oh, you did
That's
not.
right. That's right.
My bad. I thought you were agreeing with me.
And I point this out because I've been saying this for fucking years.
Okay.
I want to see Metallica play the halftime show. Everybody's like, well, yeah, of course you would say Metallica. Yeah, because I've been saying it for fucking years. We need Metallica to play the halftime show. They played the pre-show a year or two back. And that's all well and nice and everything.
But it's not the halftime.
It's not the halftime show. And everybody has been like, oh, well, they're not family friendly. Well, you cannot say that shit anymore after excuse me. You cannot say that shit anymore after this year's halftime show. These artists are not family friendly. None of them are fucking family friendly. So the family friendly argument gone.
There you go.
See ya.
There you go.
I want Metallica at the halftime show.
I got a question for Rob.
Please.
Do you like Metallica?
No.
I didn't figure you did. I was just like,
No.
what is with all the hate?
No.
Not
Not at all.
This was a swamp. You'd be an alligator.
Feels very strongly about that.
Do I like Metallica? No.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
I don't blame
Pat
you.
agrees. Pat said yes. Metallica.
Yes. See? All right. So now I'm stepping up my soapbox now. Thank you.
So what piece of advice would you give upcoming artists or bands?
Don't do it.
Give up. There's a reason they're called dreams because eventually you got to wake up and get off the couch, get a job. Don't bother. Nope. Your dreams are stupid. Next question, please.
And I was sitting here thinking, like, how am I? I see you, Jeremy. I am sitting here thinking, like, what can be like the positive thing to say? And I'm like, I came up with nothing, and Jeremy jumps in with just don't
do it.
No, you know what? I would say fucking have fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. I mean that's
absolutely
that's usually what ruins everything once you start taking yourself too seriously. If you ever think you're good and you're this badass musician, you know what? Fire up YouTube. There's an 8-year-old Japanese kid out there that will fucking outplay you by two times, 3 times over, no problem. So you're not that good.
Yep.
You're not that special. Get out there, have fun. Personality is going to sell shows. Don't worry about being perfect on stage. Give people a show. If they want perfection, they'll buy the CD. They come out for a show. They want to have a good time.
There you go.
So
I think
so
that is
do that.
great advice. That is great advice. Rob, what about yours? Are you sticking with the don't?
He's saying stay hydrated.
You're muted.
Yep. Basically what Jeremy said. If you're going to do it, have fun. Do it because it's fun, not because you're trying to get the chicks, because you won't. don't don't do it for the money, because again, you won't.
There you go. That's great
Do it.
advice.
Yeah,
Always have
do
fun doing it.
Do it because it's fun.
I agree with
Well,
that.
here's a little known secret about money. As soon as you stop chasing it, it finds you. It's just like anything else in life. Just go out there, have fun, be the best you can be. Don't compare yourself to other people. Money's going to show up. Are you going to make money playing music? Are you going to make money playing music? Well, that's hard to say. It depends on what you're doing. If you're,
Right.
It depends if you're chipping away at a super hard grindcore death band that, we play all our instruments with our dicks. Well, your market is going to be really small. So you can't expect
Like your dick.
Yeah, you can't expect to make a ton of money off of that,
Yeah.
You got to be semi-popular. You got to have a good time. You got to bring people out to the show so they have a good time. That's the fun part.
Right. I agree
Be
with
a
this.
fan of your fans. Everything else will fall in place.
That is a great way to put that. Be a fan of your fans. I love that. I love that. So this one says, if y'all could interview one artist or band, who would it be? Wait, okay, can past or present? Like, do they have to be alive? I need specifics. I need specifics.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back to that one once he narrows it down. We had a couple
Yeah.
other ones, didn't we?
That was it. But we did have some that were asked on our Facebook page. One is for Jeremy and Rob. It says, when did you start playing guitar bass? From Tammy.
Oh, I started. How old am I now? 22 years ago, but I took a long break. I didn't play any in the military, and I haven't played any in like 5 years. So
Wow.
I'm gonna say 15 years I've played.
Wow.
When did I start? Probably around the age of 14.
Okay. Rob, what about you? When did you start playing guitar? Hang on a minute.
You
You're
gotta
muted.
unmute yourself, buddy. Do over.
Hey. I started playing guitar whenever I was about 15 or 16.
Okay.
Yep. So about 23, 24 years ago. So the question in the chat, if y'all could interview one artist or band. So the question is, are we talking about an artist that's alive or any artist at all? Yes, that's when I was in my early teens. Yep. I thought about 15 or 16. Thought so. But yeah, so Dad, are you talking about any artist or only artists that are alive right now?
That's a good question.
Alive. So we're talking about alive right now.
Alive, please. Okay. Okay, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
For me, I think mine would probably be Kill Switch. It's my favorite band, so I'm gonna go with Kill Switch. Just because I would love to just sit and stare. I mean, I don't gotta say anything. I just want to stare. Be in the same room.
But without Howard though?
I mean, like I said, we've had this conversation. I do love me some Howard, and I would choose Howard, but I do love me some Jesse Leach.
Okay.
So I just think that Howard is a better vocalist, but Jesse is
Mm.
still one of my favorite vocalists. So I would be okay. Plus, Jesse's like my future ex-husband anyway. So you know, just saying. Jeremy, what about you? If you could interview anybody,
I can't pick just one. I want to get all the freaks in here.
hell yeah,
I want to get Violent J and Shaggy from ICP. I want to get Ghostman in here. I want to get Tom McDonald in here. I want to get Dax in here. Hobson. As far
hell yeah.
as rock and roll guys, I'd really like to talk to the guys from Royal Blood, mainly because I want to figure out what kind of effects he's running. It's a little two-piece out of Canada.
Yeah, I've heard of them,
Yeah,
but I haven't heard their stuff.
yeah, those guys are cool. Like to get the dudes from the band I can't remember right now, so I'm just going to say, yeah, that's about it.
Wow. Okay. Rob?
I got a bunch. I got a bunch of people.
Robert Plant,
Okay.
Led
That was a
Zeppelin.
quick answer.
Yeah. I mean, the dude's like 70 or 80, and he's still, he's still with it.
Yeah.
God, I don't even want to talk about music. I just want to hear about his life.
Yeah. I get that.
Older people have some shit to say, and that dude has seen some shit. I would love to hear about his life from his own eyes.
That would be awesome. I
Yeah.
can see why you would want to do that.
Yeah.
For sure. We do have another one. Jade, I hear that there's a local band coming out with a new music video this Friday. Do you know anything about it?
Hey, I do.
Well, why, yes, I do. So this Friday, local band Tragic is actually releasing their cover song of The Weeknd's The Hills. And it will be released on Friday from their cover. And you can subscribe to their YouTube, Tragic 850, to be able to watch that video when it drops. And just so you know, badass video. They had
Yes.
amazing help putting this video together. And Pat, I just want to say that they're all badasses. Pat and Brandon and Joey. Shout out to all those guys because they put in a lot of hard work to get that video together, and it was amazing to see, the experience and to be there and see all of that, kind of come to fruition on Friday. I think you guys are going to love the video if you watch it. So make sure you go and you check it out because it's going to be an awesome video.
I'm excited.
Hells
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I hope I'm not ruining any. What is it?
Don't say it. You can't say it.
Oh.
You can't say can't do nothing. Yeah. Shh.
Oh.
Not allowed.
Never mind.
And he's gone.
You understand now?
Yep.
One other question
I found an old one.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
One we missed.
Oh, here it is.
Oh shit. Sorry, Sam.
All right. 3 great qualities for a musician. If they were playing in a band, I would say timing, personality, and punctuality. Because a lot of the other shit can be covered up and dealt with, but your timing has to be good in a song. You have to show up, and you have to not be a huge fucking douchebag. You got to do those 3 things, and boom, you can play rhythm guitar all day. We'll just turn you down a little bit.
There you go. Another question that was on our Facebook was what inspired you to start Off the Record podcast from Tammy.
Yeah.
That's a good question. It became an idea, Rob, what, over a year ago, about a year and a half, 2 years ago?
About a year and a half.
It's been about a year and a half.
Yeah.
My best friend Jason, who passed away, back in July. He was my best friend, and he had his own podcast. And we used to always do this thing called Fire Table Friday, where everybody would come over here every Friday night. We sit by a fire table, have a couple drinks, and everybody would stay for however long, and then they go home. And Jason had gotten here first, and he was here for a hot minute by himself because some people were late showing up. So it was only me and him sitting outside having a couple drinks. And he was talking about his podcast. And I made the comment that, I've always wanted to do a podcast, but I don't know where to start. I don't know what I would do. And he's like, well, what's one thing you're passionate about? And I said, music. And he's like, then there's your podcast. Do it. And I said, yeah, but I don't know how. I don't know how to get started. I don't know where to start. And he goes, okay, well, that's why you have Jason. And he set me down and he showed me how to get everything set up, told me what mics I needed to buy, set me down and basically was like, here's the cheap route to go to get started and go from there. And fast forward, I had known Rob and I started playing around with it. And I used to do this, Jeremy might remember it, but I used to do the show called The Homegrown Show. Um, and it would be a benefit for a charity. And the first year we did it, I gave back to the bands. So every single penny that was raised that night, which by the way was completely packed, that they had people waiting to get in, and fire marshals were like, "You can't let nobody else in this building because you're at max capacity." Every single penny earned got split between the bands that played that night, and we had raffles. And so my first thought was I'm going to call it the Homegrown Podcast. And it was going to be all about supporting the local music scene and getting the name of those bands out and just kind of pushing that local scene and what Tallahassee has to offer and the surrounding areas have to offer. And Rob and I started that. And then life just got crazy and we put that on hold. And then we started coming back around to it again. And me and Rob talked about it for months without even doing anything. Talked about it for months. And I mean like damn near close to I'd say 10 months that we tossed this idea around. And then we finally came back into it and me and Rob were like, look, if we're going to do this again, we're going to be serious. We're going to take this seriously, but have fun with it, of course. And we're going to do this the right way. And then we off the record became a thing. And then fast forward a couple episodes, we brought Jeremy in for an interview with just me and Rob. And then we're like, Jeremy, wants you to be on full time. And then we brought Jeremy on, and he's been a damn good asset to have on the podcast for sure.
Yes, he
and
has, definitely.
it was his idea to do lives from now on, and still pushing out, of course, the podcast that we're doing, and you can see on Spotify and you can listen to. But it was his idea to do these lives to bring more interaction. So that's kind of how it all got started. I've always kind of wanted to do it, and Jason's the one that gave me that swift kick in the ass to get it done and to actually pull the trigger and do it. And then I brought in Rob and just went from there.
And from my perspective, I had always wanted to do a podcast myself. I would always have people tell me, "Hey, you should do a podcast," and I would be like, "Well, yeah, thanks, I appreciate that, but I mean,
Right.
I don't know.
Where do I start?
Yeah, where do I
Yeah.
start?"
Same thing I said. Yep.
Yeah, and then Jade came to me one day and was like, "Hey, Rob, you want to do a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." He's like, "Say, hey, fat ass, you want some food?" Fuck yeah, I do.
And then, yeah, we brought in Jeremy. I talked to Rob. I said, hey, I was like, I think we need a third. What do you think? And he's like, yeah, who you thinking? I said, Jeremy. He's like, hell yeah. Talk to him. I was like, all right. Sent Jeremy a message. Was like, hey, you want to do this like for sure, like every show? Don't just come back and be a guest, but like be a host with us. And Jeremy's like, yeah, I'm on board. And just kind of went from there. And then he told me about all the extra stuff he had going on. I'm like, when do you have time to do this shit? Really? Yeah, I still don't know how he does it.
Yeah, you gotta shuffle shit.
Yeah, I figured it'd be fun. Shit, I listen to podcasts all day. I mean, I rarely even listen to music anymore, but I was like, yeah, let's do a podcast. Fuck it. Here's how they do it. I'm going to steal all their ideas. And boom. Here we are live, got videos, got a studio that I'm still trying to... that part they don't tell you. They don't tell
Right.
you that fucking Sony A5200 is $2,000. They didn't tell me that part. You sons of bitches.
Oh man,
working on it. But yeah, it's been fun. I love it. I enjoy it.
that's true. So Okay, so I don't know if this one goes kind of hand in hand. This one, would you rather listen to a song with good lyrics or good music? And then he also asked, what is more important to you, lyrics or the music? So I guess that can kind of go hand in hand. I would rather listen to a song with good music rather than good lyrics. I like what's more important to me. I think lyrics are important, but I love the music.
Yep.
I love the music.
Yep. I'm in it for the music. Yep. Lyrics are nice, and BT Dubs, if there's gonna be lyrics, they better be damn good lyrics. Ain't listening to no Ed Sheeran bullshit.
Oh man. What about you, Jeremy? Which is more important?
I would probably just in line with everybody else. Music. All that shit that sells is 44120. I mean, how long was how much money did Ba with a Ba bang to bang bitty bitty or whatever the fuck he was talking about? How long?
Yeah.
How many millions did that make? And everybody's like, yeah, dude, we're gonna do that. I'm like, what is he talking about? Half the shit that who's the Thunder Kiss 65 guy? Rob Zombie.
Rob
Half the
Zombie.
shit he's
Rob
talking
Zombie.
about.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is he talking about? This shit doesn't make any sense. The music's good.
Yep.
So it's all
Yeah,
44120.
Fucking in a UFO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along those lines, I was thinking just a few months ago about the lyrics to Paradise City,
Mm-hmm.
GNR. Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Take me home. That's
Yeah.
that's your chorus.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
your fucking chorus.
Right.
it's fucking
Re-
millions. It's million.
What
Hey,
are you talking about? Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty?
well, my
What?
anaconda don't want nuns unless you got buns, hun.
You could do
You know what
side
I
bends or
mean? I
sit
mean,
ups, but
it's
please
just
don't lose
stupid.
that butt.
A lot of this shit is stupid, but you can
Yeah.
It
dance
is
to it.
so stupid,
Bet you can
but you
dance
can
to
dance
it.
to it. Yep,
And what makes you want to dance to it?
the
The
music.
music.
Yep.
44120.
There you go.
And
So
because the record label told you it was cool.
44120. That's 4 timing 120 beats per minute.
mm-hmm.
Which is about the pace that the average person walks
Yeah,
and your heartbeat.
that's a bad example. No, that's a great example. Those lyrics are fucking stupid.
I agree. I
Take me
agree
down
with
to
Rob on
Paradise City.
this.
What a dumb fucking song.
Girls got titties.
And 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 those motherfuckers made millions. Millions.
So this question is for Rob. What is your favorite moment so far on Off the Record podcast?
Oh, come on, man.
Ah,
Damn.
ah,
Holy shit. I love putting Jade on the spot, and I am officially on the spot
How
right
you think I
now.
did it?
Fuck me. Um okay, I'm sorry. What's the question again? What's my
Favorite moment
favorite?
so far of Off the Record?
Can I do two?
Go for it. I'll allow it.
Um when we had Devin
Mm-hmm.
and um and most recently your this is your captain speaking on the show. Those guys
They're
are
fucking hilarious.
guys. I really hope you're watching this, by the way, and if you're not, that's fine. Um, all of those guys were incredibly nice.
Yeah, they were.
But both Devin and Kyle and Russ from um, this is your captain speaking. They were both incredibly nice guys. Very well spoken, very articulate, both of them.
Very
It's
knowledgeable.
very knowledgeable. It's obvious to me, it is obvious to me they knew their shit as far as music is concerned.
Yeah, they did.
And I could sit here all day talking about how wonderful it was to sit down and have a conversation. I mean,
Yeah.
God, you two will probably agree with me. It hardly felt like we were having a podcast. It barely felt like we were having a show. It felt like we were talking, just sitting down, talking to a bunch of guys.
Yep. Having a beer. Yep.
Yep.
I
So
agree.
I would have to say interviewing Devin, and this is your captain speaking, probably so far our finest moments on this show.
I like that answer. And Jeremy, this one's for you. Who would you want to be stranded on a desert island with?
Out of musicians,
Mm-hmm.
probably fucking Ted Nugent. We'd be eating. We'd be eating. But after this Caitlyn Jenner thing, I'm like, I don't know. Hey now. I mean, maybe it's me on the menu.
I think you might be right on that one.
I do squats, so I don't know.
Well, I that was my half-assed joke question, and you totally answered it. But thank you. So my real question was, what was it like coming into an already established podcast?
Did I look frozen?
No,
I look frozen. I don't know.
no, you're moving
The
around.
ceiling fan. You can see the ceiling fan. Where's it at? There it is. It was cool. It was fun. Came in with a different perspective, and I kind of feel like a little bit of a dick because I'm like, I don't know what you guys want to do, but here's what we should do. Let's go live. Let's get a studio. Let's do this. Let's do that. But so far, you guys haven't said no to anything, so I'm just gonna keep being an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
for sure.
Yeah.
And this one is for the both of you. What is your guys' biggest pet peeve?
Well, irregardless of what. But and he's muted again. You know what my pet peeve is? Rob and his fucking mute button. He can't figure this thing out.
No,
All right, go, Rob.
I have myself muted on purpose.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, you go. All right, I'm done. Here, I'm gonna mute.
Oh man, that was funny. For I don't. Oh, the inside joke.
Okay. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. This asshole right here. There we go. This asshole right here started this. All right. He started this. Technically, she started it, knowing where this is going. But this asshole right here egged her on.
Not me.
Yeah. People that add unnecessary vowels to words like notated and irregardless. I work in an office, by the way. In case you guys didn't know this, I work in an office, and I hear the word notate several times a day. And I just want to reach across the room and be like, don't ever say that again. Note, I noted the file. The file's been noted. All right, I see these notes. It was notated? No!
Oh my God, I think we've been hacked.
This podcast has now been notated.
Irregardless? No.
That's a lot of
No.
syllables.
It's right. It's a lot of it's fucking unnecessary syllables. And
Yeah.
stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Like I'm embarrassing myself right now. You're embarrassing yourself by saying that shit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come again.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Oh man, that was funny. That's exactly what I was aiming for too. Thank you guys. um, this question was actually from John in Louisiana. He wants to know, what do you think about your local scene in Florida? Mm, that's a good question.
Um,
Honestly,
It's trying.
E for effort.
yeah, I mean,
No,
there's a
there
lot
are
of
local bands,
yeah, there's a lot of good stuff
and
out
I
there.
could sit here and name a couple of them off the top of my head that
Yeah.
really are trying
Yeah, they are.
to bring the scene back. Guys,
Yep.
look, I'm sorry, I'm not in a band anymore. I can only do so much from my seat here on this podcast.
Yeah.
It's got to
But
be. I kind of feel bad for him. It's got to be tough now with
oh yeah.
Yeah,
all this Rona horse shit going around and just regular venue closures. I went out. My semi popular touring band went out when the big venue here in town closed. That's when we decided to hang it up, and then I got into a cover band for a while, and even that, it was just tough to find stuff to do. And shit,
Yeah.
that was
you're
5 years
talking,
ago.
you're talking about Floyd's.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Has it only been 5 years?
no, that was 10 years ago. That was
Okay, yeah, that
11 years.
sounds
In
more like
fact,
it.
11 years ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
Yeah, that sounds more like it. Yeah, when fucking
Yep.
Floyd's, Big Daddy's, um, who else? The Beta Bar.
Yeah,
Mm,
Yeah, when all those guys went under.
yeah.
yeah, and it was crazy to watch because I was one of the few musicians that ran to both sides of the tracks. I played south of Tennessee and north of Tennessee.
Yep,
So it was pretty crazy. It's just like stuff was shutting down. But I mean,
Yeah.
there's still a lot of talented musicians out there, but a lot of us are old and crabby. And we're like, look, we just don't want to do this shit no more.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you guys watched our episode where we interviewed your captain speaking, they had a very good point. The scene is making a comeback. And it's definitely, maybe slowly, trudging uphill, but it's we're making a comeback. And I think that in Florida as a whole in general, I think that there's a shit ton of talented bands that are in Florida. And a majority of them, I'm not gonna say a majority of them, but some of them played at Welcome to Rockville that I went to back in November. And I got to listen to a lot of really great musicians. And here in Tallahassee, we got like Defy the Tyrant, we got Fighting Giants, there's Tragic. There's a badass band called Shadow the Earth, with a female lead singer, and she has amazing vocals, and they are damn good. There's a band called Rebirth that is crazy stage presence and just really nice guys, like just in general. If you guys go to our website, I took a picture with two of them, and one of the dudes grabbed my throat. And yeah, they're amazing, and there's just so much talent. And I think that the spotlight's just not where it needs to be. I think if there was more spotlight on the local scenes all across anywhere, really, you're gonna find like some gems. There's some diamonds in the rough out there for sure. And I think that Tallahassee has a few of them
definitely.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I got a few friends in Jacksonville, and I really want to start talking to them and get some Jacksonville people over here, and
Absolutely.
get some Tallahassee people over there. So I
Yeah.
think that's what's going to have to take you. You can saturate your local market like a motherfucker,
Mm-hmm.
but still never go anywhere. You have to get out of where you usually play.
Yes. Yes, you do. And that's another thing. There's a group that's called Cogs of War. Shout out to Ray Griffin, his wife Patty, Irish, and Patty, and they are really pushing that, you know, spread out, spread the love, and they will travel across Florida. Like if somebody's in Miami and they're here in Tallahassee and they're like, "Oh, there's a local band playing in Miami and they're part of the Cogs family. Let's go support." And they'll go ahead and they'll day trip down to Miami to get there and support. And they're huge, huge on support. And Devin from Authentic Mosh Apparel that we interviewed, he's another one that's a really big supporter of local music. And he shows up And whenever the local bands were playing the Twitch stage at Welcome to Rockville, he was front and center, sitting there rocking out. Same with all the Cogs of War's guys that were there. And so shout out to Cogs of War, to Authentic Mosh Apparel, and to everybody that, is behind the scenes that's giving these local bands a push, because I think that that's what's really going to take this. That's what it's going to take to make this scene better and bigger than what it is. And I think that we're well on our way. It's going to take time, especially like what Jeremy said. It's during a pandemic, things started shutting down, and it's really sad to see. Rob, you made the comment when we were driving to Jeremy's to go interview your captain speaking. You made the comment about Red Robin and how it shut down, and that's a big burger chain.
Yeah.
And so if it's doing that to big places like Red Robin that just opened, think about what it's doing to your local venues. And the number one thing that I can say is to everybody, go out and see a live show. Don't go and listen to some DJ sitting behind a booth on a computer and clicking a song and playing it so you can shake your ass. Go see a live show. You're going to get more out of it. You're going to have that camaraderie with other people, and just going out there and showing that support is going to make a huge, huge difference. And that's what needs to happen, in my opinion. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
Or fuck them.
That part. That's too funny.
I like that some of us old dudes are getting old. I think it's great.
You think it's great?
Yeah, because there used to be a lot of competition.
Yeah.
My band this, your band that, blah blah. How many people can we bring here? And now we're just like, fuck it, who cares, man?
Yeah.
Have fun. Let the young guys fight all that shit out. Let's just grab a beer.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tammy said support local.
Yes.
Whippersnappers. Get off my lawn.
That's right.
Tammy says support local. 110%. 110% support local. Always. I'm here for it. I'm living for it. That is, I think we've pretty much ran through all the questions, guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Do y'all have anything else?
Yeah, I do. I got one for Rob.
Yeah. I don't know if Rob should be scared or not.
Give me a quick gear breakdown.
Oh, what?
A gear breakdown. What do you run? What are you running over there? What kind of amp do you like? What kind of effects you use? What do you do? Talk some nerd shit to me, baby.
Talk nerded to me.
Hold on.
This motherfucker's gonna pull out a ukulele.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Robert. Ooh.
That's what I'm rocking right there.
Hell yeah.
This is a Yamaha acoustic FS700S. This is it. This really is it. I do have a Ibanez S series that is way the fuck over there, and I'm not gonna go get it. That's it. I do not have an amp. No effects. I really want a Line 6. I really, really badly want a Line 6. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Well, people need to donate. What is that the beer fund thing? What's
Buy
that?
me a beer.
That's
it's in our link tree.
Yeah, that's right. Hit up our link tree. We're gonna buy Rob a Line 6.
Thank you.
Yes. I think that is I think that definitely needs to be a thing. But if you go to our link tree, we do have it's linktr.ee/OTR Music Pod. We have our YouTube link, Facebook, Twitter, our website, TikTok, Twitch, Spotify, Instagram, and our Buy Us a Beer. Buy Us a Beer is basically kind of like most people might have heard Buy Me a Coffee. I changed it to Buy Us a Beer because I'm not a coffee person. But yeah, be sure to head to our link tree, click on it, like, share, subscribe.
All of it.
Just like right here. Like and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. And yeah, be sure to keep in touch with us and throw us questions. Message us and just be like, hey, what'd you do today? Because we will totally respond with probably some fucked up type
Yeah.
of answer just to,
Yes.
I
because
like these. I like these question and answer things.
I do too.
These are fun.
Yeah,
Instead of
they are.
breaking down, your 5 favorite guitarists out of 600 billion guitarists that are out there.
Right. Right.
That's mostly interplanetary.
Yep, absolutely. It says make it possible to get notifications for y'all, please. Okay, so this is the second time I've heard this. So to get notifications, if you go to our Facebook page, you have to also follow the podcast, not just like the page, but follow the page. So if you go to our Facebook page, it should give you an option to follow. If you follow, you will be getting notifications. You can go to our page and turn on notifications. So every time we go live, you get a notification on Facebook. On YouTube, you have to go to our YouTube account, you have to like, and then you have to subscribe
Click.
and hit the little bell.
Yep.
Jeremy's
Click
got
that-
something to say
click
about the
that bell.
YouTube. Yep.
Click the bell. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live.
Yep. And if you are on your phone and you click on our link tree, make sure that it takes you to actual YouTube and not the little pop up, here's YouTube. Or sign in so that that bell does appear so that you can click on that bell.
Yeah, there's been a lot of confusion about that one because we do have a contest running, by the way. Jay, do you want to break that down for him? The contest with the no?
Yeah.
Is that canceled? Did I not hear anything about it? I don't know if we ran over time on it or not, but yeah, we
Yeah,
were thinking
we
about
had
doing
one.
bringing in
We had one.
a guest host.
We can restart that. So we did have that contest.
Sorry,
Um,
nobody told me. I don't check my emails.
He didn't get that email from HR. We sent you the
No.
papers. We sent you the
Fucking
document.
Bob, god damn it.
Damn it, Bob. So we did have a contest going. And all you have to do is go to our YouTube page, like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the little bell, and show us that you've liked, shared, and you subscribed. And when you shared, let us know, show us, and you'll automatically be entered to be a guest on Off the Record. But we had that running up and going for a little while, but we didn't really have anybody that did that. So, why don't we make it like a month-long thing? You get a month. Let's start
Yeah, I
over.
would say so because a lot of people are confused about that notification bell
Yep.
shit because sometimes it won't show up if you're using the app and all kinds of stuff like that.
Right.
And
You know what? I'll
we're
take screenshots.
yeah, we would like to switch a lot of this over, get it off Facebook and onto YouTube because, frankly, Zuckerberg just weirds me out. That guy doesn't have any eyebrows, and you can't fucking trust that.
And he keeps a jar of pickles on the shelf.
Dude has to be a robot.
I was just
Facts.
bro. I was just gonna say it. I'm pretty sure that Zuckerberg is AI. I am positive that he's AI
Or an alien.
or an alien.
I agree with this. I think this could be a thing. Jeremy could probably talk to us about all that.
Zuckerberg rhymes with fuckerberg, and I can't trust that.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
That's as deep as that rabbit hole goes.
So just be sure that you are shared, subscribed to our YouTube, because like Jeremy said, we're really pushing that, and we'll hold it for a month. So let's say, let's start fresh, starting, fuck it. Let's do it now. Starting now, right this second, right now, go to our YouTube, find us on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. And when you share it to all your friends, post it on Facebook, share the link on your Facebook, take a screenshot of it and send it to us so that we can enter you and say, look, they've liked our page, they've subscribed, hit the little bell so you get a little notification, and then send us a screenshot. We'll add you to the contest, and then we'll pull a name, and you could be a guest on Off the Record. Why not? That'd be badass.
Yep.
Robert says, I think I could be a guest. Absolutely.
I don't see why not. Hell yeah. Anybody
Absolutely.
can. That's the beautiful thing about it.
Hells yeah. So be sure to go to our link tree. We posted it in the comment section for you guys. So make sure you head over to our link tree. There it is right there. It's in the comments. Make sure you head over there. Make sure that you go to our YouTube, do all the things, and you'll be entered, man. You could be a guest on Off the Record. You get to hang out with us.
Good times.
Hells yeah. All right. That's it. So be sure, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, we have a TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have a YouTube, we have Twitch.
We have
So,
all the things.
All the things. Go like us on all the things. All the things. And yeah, love us.
I'm going to
We
play
love
some
y'all.
music on our way out.
Hells yeah. All right.